werewolf phobia, zombie fetish. Sorta odd combination. You might be wondering to yourself, why? Why, Wendy? Okay, I legit, not even kidding you, am absolutely 100% convinced they're real, and I swear I've seen one, and they're scary as shit, and I really do believe in them, and they scare me, and I have a legit fear of werewolves. Like, absolute fear. They terrify the fuck out of me. Okay, now, you're probably asking yourself, werewolves, Wendy? Really? No, 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 I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Maybe some of you are thinking, maybe it's possible, but a lot of you are probably thinking, werewolves, it's a human wolf thing. Can't be, so can't be possible. Okay, now, even if it couldn't be possible for a human werewolf, I mean, a human wolf, it could be a mutated wolf or a giant breed or a giant beastie thing. Okay? Scare me. Now let me tell you a couple stories about that before I get to the zombies. Okay, one story would be, this is the scary real shit that convinced me a long time ago. I mean, I was kind of convinced when I started watching videos about them, but I mean, like the proof videos, like caught footage and shit. Now, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and when I say this, a lot of people are like, you were asleep. I was not asleep. I was asleep, I woke up to this noise, and I didn't go back to sleep, and that's why I know I wasn't asleep, because I was around the house. Now, okay, you know what a screen door is like. It's black, and it's got a line through the middle, and it's got glass. Okay. If you've ever, like, if you've had a screen door, you've been around a screen door before, you know that they make a lot of noise, especially when you want to shut them or you let them go, they go or whatever, or if you shake them or something. Okay. I was laying in my bed, and I wake up relatively easy, like just usually relatively easy, and I hear this noise like whatever, like they're shaking the screen door, like something's shaking the screen door, and now I was just stiff. I was just like I mean, it took me 5 minutes to get up. Like, well, it wasn't that long. It took me like a minute to convince myself I have to see what this is, because someone could try to break it in. So even though I had this closed over my window, I was still scared. So I crawled over to my couch over there, and I looked out the window. Now, I mean, there's a street light. Like, here's a street light. Here's my driveway. Wait, my driveway, and right here's the front porch, and here's my window, literally right next to it. And I'm peeping out. Lo and behold, what the fuck do I see? Just really extremely tall, big, black, and it looks furry because I can see just, you know, this coming off it. And I swear to God, that thing was a werewolf. Like, I mean, I could see the whole figure. I swear I saw ears and everything. I swear. I mean, it actually, I mean, I'm crying a little bit right now. Because, I mean, it absolutely just petrified me. I was scared. Yeah. Like, it was, I mean, do you see this? I am serious, too. And it scared the holy shit out of me. Like, I didn't know what it was. I did not go back to sleep. I was not about to go back to sleep. I sure as hell didn't want to leave my room. But I went to the bathroom and I just sat there and I was just like, for a little while. And then I came back in my room and I sat on my couch and I was just there for a long time. Did not go back to sleep. Um, the next day I told my grandmother, I was like, did you not hear that last night? And I was like, I was like trying to describe. She's like, you're crazy. I'm just like, I'm serious. I was trying to describe it to her in a serious way, but she's like, someone could have been breaking in or something. I'm like, that was a fucking werewolf. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, now, zombie fetish. Okay, I love zombies. I wouldn't go to the extent of saying a sexual fetish, but I do love zombies. Love my zombies. Now, okay, you gotta think to yourself, the video below this one, I kind of talk about zombies in the end. It's like the Halloween vlog type thing. Now, zombies. Question for you guys. What would you do if crazy thing happened, zombie apocalypse broke loose. Very unlikely that a zombie apocalypse break loose because it's really unlikely that you can find something to make the dead live. Okay, there's a couple things I'm going to point out first, and then I'm going to go to what I would do. Now, first thing, already dead people can't come back to life. I don't, wait, okay, you have to be a live person that gets either bitten by a zombie or some sort of, type thing, contact with them. Unless it was like an airborne thing. Or you have to, I don't know. But you have to be alive, and then something happened, and then you die, and then you come back to life. You're already, if you're bones and you're already a dead person, you can't. I wouldn't think you'd come back to life. Like the grave thing, I wouldn't think that would work. But I don't know. Okay. And what would I do if a zombie apocalypse broke loose? Take a moment to just think in your mind. What do you think I would do? Okay. Now, most people do what the movies do. They do all the windows and shit and come out whenever it's really quiet and whatnot. Now, from my experience of watching movies, there's several things I would do. One, yes, I would do the windows. I have tornado-proof windows. I would plywood the windows inside and outside if I could go to the outside, which I probably could because I have a small, simple neighborhood. Now, another thing I would do was I would not only do the windows and the doors for the outside, but I'd also box every room up. That way, the entranceway and the exit way, you couldn't do it. So it's almost as if you can only get to certain places. No. I know what you're thinking. You're like, how the fuck are you supposed to get there? I live in the attic. I go into the attic, and I would make a tunnel system, and I get a Boy Scout ladder. That way, it's a fold-up ladder, and I can just roll it down. I can go into the bathroom where they can't get me. They're all boxed up. If you get in one room, it's going to be impossible to get to the next. I would be sure of that. I'd also put metal in between it, because wood can break, and thick metal is just, hard. Okay? Now, what else I would do is that eventually, yeah, you're going to run out of food. Thankfully, this is my house, okay? And here's the roof. Triangles, sideways, because my house is like this. Okay? So, there's a little square of vents. I can push those out and I can fit through them and go places. And go back up them. Okay, yes, gratitude, that might be kind of a bad idea. So sometimes I wouldn't be able to get in there. But I'd have secondary entranceways if I couldn't. Like underneath the house or something, because I have crawl space. So, that would happen. Now, another thing I would do, this is a smart idea, and I don't know why more people don't think of this. Silencers. Or not guns, like machetes, ninja swords. What about tranquilizing them? You ever thought of that? No. You need silencers. You don't want to set the entire alarm off. Then you'd be screwed. Another thing I don't understand is that if you shoot it and the sound goes boo, how are they gonna know it was your house? Okay, now, if I live in a small neighborhood and we have Guns and Leather, which is a shooting range, guns and leather play. I mean, the thing makes it very simple. Guns and Leather, Sonic, Mexican restaurant, dollar store, and we got a hardware store over here, another hardware store even closer to me that I could just walk to, and a food store next to that. Pretty much set up, I would also try to take resort in the Guns and Leather because it's, it's kind of a smart idea to have the guns and stuff. But that would be my secondary situation. Because I'd be there. Most of them are going to move. Most of the zombies, I would assume, would move out of the town because there's not a lot of people there. Okay. Text me. Sorry, that was great. Tristan texted me and he was like, "Hey, beautiful," and I was like, "Hello," and he was like, he said, "Sup," and I said, talking about zombies, and he's like, okay, question mark. He's like, oh, I thought you said talking to zombies, lol. And I was like, oh, that was great. Just thought I'd throw that one there. Anyways, point is that I think I'd survive. Eventually, I would probably go insane though, and I'd be extremely depressed. But I'd have all the pharmacies I needed, if you know what I mean. Okay, this guys, like men, people with penises that can't handle this, go away. Because I'm about to talk about something. What in the fuck would you do, since you are a girl, what in the fuck would you do about hygiene? I mean, you'd have to stock up on a shitload. Like, really, that would suck balls. And what if you're on medications that your life depends upon, or something like that? And what about raising children, like babies, like actually having babies? We'd have to go back to the manual way, which is doing it by ourselves. Like I think I would die. I would need a couple of injections. I couldn't handle it. But yes, I do plan on having 4 children. 2 children I'm actually having and 2 I'm adopting. Anyways, I was completely off. Well, not really completely off topic, but that would suck balls. I mean, what would you do about that? What else? What else? What are the questions that I need? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so subscribe, because subscribing helps a lot of people out. And do not click off this video now that I'm telling you to do stuff. Just listen. Subscribe. Add me as a friend on here. Facebook.com/wendy.m.n.brown. That link is on my background picture. So is my Stickcam link. And my Skype name is wendy.brown.bitches, like periods. Okay? And I love you guys. I hope you like this video. I personally think it's one of my favorites. Check out Things That Piss Me Off 1, 2, and 3. Those are some good videos. Is that a hair, or is that a that is a shadow. That has been bugging me the entire time. Do you see that? Yeah, you see that? Okay. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video and doing all that stuff. And bye.